very successful businessman. And that for that, we Maharashtrians are, I'm not criticizing the Maharashtrian, but actually we are very rigid one, because we want to have business in very limited area, or very limited area, in city. Suppose I ask you to go to the Tamil Nadu or go to Andhra Pradesh, where and try to understand the pulse of market. Okay, now that market is now became a global market. Okay, at a very, you cannot have a focus on a very limited kind of market area. So now Maharashtrian people should also should develop this cultural adaptability. The kind of language, the kind of cultural differences to understand, because that your customer base can be anywhere, and people like that if you are speaking in their local language, you are respecting to their local culture. So I think that it is one of the quality of a successful businessman to be a culturally adaptable. Okay, then you must have a resourcefulness. Okay, so this is one of the quality of successful entrepreneur. So you must know that where the manufacturing process has to be adopted, or where the raw material should be bought, where the where you will get all kind of support which is required to support your own business. Okay, so you must have such type of knowledge. And if you are not getting knowledge in nearby, so you should approach to such kind of people. Okay, how did they a small business turn into a very big empire? Okay, so you must be resourceful, or at least you must have an idea that what kind of peoples are required to run such type of business. Okay, say for example of a small cafeteria or hotel. Typically, I would share with you two examples. One is, hotel run by Udupi management and a hotel run by Maharashtra. So that in Maharashtra, actually, the owner always sit on counter and he collects the money, and he appoints some, housekeeping people, cook, and captain in their particular hotel. That hotel will be survived as long as that cook is there. Suppose today, tomorrow, suppose cook is run away from that premises, that hotel will be closed. But in typical Udupi model, you will see that there are n number of employees working in that hotel, and all are able to cook the food, including owner. Suppose they are never ever depend on any person. Okay, because if you see that, first of things, they are from same area. Okay, same area of Udupi. Even owner is from the same area, cook is also from the same area, then even housekeeping people and entire kitchen staff is from the same area. Okay, in case suppose cook is having some problem and he has to go to his hometown, so in that scenario, actually the captain is able to manage the kitchen. And even captain is also not able to, owner himself is able to manage the kitchen. So that's why actually that is not person dependent business. If you see the any kind of Udupi hotel, okay, and you will also see that a person working as a a table cleaner or housekeeper in their hotel, he never ever he never spent his entire life in to do such type of job. So people will be moved further. Okay, that housekeeper will be then captain. Then captain will be transferred to the kitchen. Then he will learn the entire kitchen. Thereafter, he will sitting with owner and understand the business aspect of that hotel. Okay, and thereafter that person will take loan from any bank, and he will also set up his own hotel or any canteen, or even he will run his small cafeteria in other area actually. So that's why with this gaining business knowledge, or and their flexibility in approach to handle any kind of hotel management operations or management. So that's why you will see that this Udupi community, they have very good control on hotel industries. Okay, so these are the some of the requirements. Okay, which based on my experience I have shared to be a to have very good control you as a businessman. And apart from this, actually, you must have a very good knowledge of financial aspects of the business. You know, how the finance will be generated or funding of your particular business is required, how that funding will be managed. Okay, then where the people will be hired. Okay, how you will have a very good control over the cost, expenses, okay, budget side of your business. So there should not be any bankruptcy, that your business should face in near time by losing the financial control of this. And yes, actually, so all such aspects actually you have to learn in your during your 2 years course. But actually, this 2 years course is very short term period. Okay, so that's why you must have a very focus on practical aspect of business. So that's why I would recommend that you should go and approach to any person who is running their successful business. Try to understand their business model, how that business have grown up, where they are managing their finance, how they are managing their finance. Okay, how they are controlling over their manpower. This is one of the crucial part of your business. Okay, because you as a successful entrepreneur or successful businessman, you must know the utilities of your manpower. And here actually not only actually the MBA business is a very good combination of finance, then marketing, sales, and even HR, and even operations and product and process management. Okay, so you as a businessman, you should have a very good control of your resources also. Okay, you should be able to understand their overall capability and competitive advantage, because there are people, I would say that when the Bajaj Auto was passing through very challenging time, because their scooter segment was on the verge of closure because of this. Some of the scooters were entered in the market with variant technology. Okay, so this Bajaj company, they did not have a single product to move further. Okay, on that time, one of the person who is heading R&D of Kinetic Engineering Limited. Okay, so they hired that person from Kinetic to Bajaj Auto, and that the person was heading Kinetic for almost to 20 to 25 years, and they did not know the capability of that R&D head. And the same person joined with Bajaj Auto, and he introduced that bike, Boxer. Okay, and because of launching of Boxer, so Bajaj Group completely revamped. Okay, and thereafter the same person introduced Pulsar. Okay, so that this person was working with Kinetic Engineering Limited as R&D head. Okay, so Kinetic did not utilize his capability, and the same person joined with Bajaj and he introduced two successful models. And that now Pulsar is really dominating the market. Okay, so that's why actually this human resources management in any kind of entrepreneurship or any business vertical, you have to be very good control over your people. So you must understand their capability, their technical knowledge. Okay, you should be able to utilize their creativity, their innovation, their mindset, their financial knowledge, etc. Okay, so business is not at all just invest a huge amount of money and pay any handsome salary to people, and you just wait and watch that how the things are going automatically. It will never ever happen. That is your knowledge, your experience. Okay, so you are the owner of that business. You can very well form the control in that. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, it's very difficult to manage the business. Okay, so friends, what I think that I have given you the lot of insight on the product innovations and entrepreneurship management. So if you have any specific questions, you can ask me. You can ask me any question, any strategic question, any basic question. Even if you think that question is or not important, even you can ask me. But at least you should speak. Okay, so don't keep questions in your mind only or in your notebook only. So you have opportunity to interact and get conceptual clarity on any topic. Yes, please.
Good afternoon, sir. Gautam sir, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Sir, I had one question, sir.
Yeah, please, please.
Sir, why government has enacted LPG, that is liberalization, privatization, and globalization strategy? Just kindly explain to my students.
Yeah, because liberalization, globalization, that was signed through this global agreement on trade and tariff. Okay, because you know that India is a very large market. Okay, population wise and even geographical area wise. Okay, and that's why actually under this, this concept was introduced by the our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Manmohan Desai. And with his mindset, actually, this LPG concept introduced in India. So the idea behind this was actually so global platform. First actually India will be a part and parcel of global platform. Okay, in which actually the Indian manufacturer, okay, they will have also an opportunity to introduce their product on global platform. Okay, so that was one of the things. Second thing actually, so you know that before this GATT and before adopting this LPG approach, so Indian products were very, traditional one. Okay, you will find out no such competition is there. There were two players only. Suppose say, scooter manufacturing, there was only one option in front of us, that was Bajaj, and then Honda came into India because of this all this LPG approach and GATT approach, and the competition started. Then Bajaj also introduced a variety of products. Then because of Maruti, actually Tata introduced various products. Then when Toyota entered in India, so because of this, global platform or global competitiveness, so Indian businessmen also, they become also competitive, and they also introduce their products in European market, Asian market. Otherwise, that there were a lot of restriction to introduce India-centric products on global platforms. So that was equal opportunity for Indian as well as global business.
One more thing, sir.
Yeah.
As you are, sir, leading global head in various companies I have seen, I would like to ask you that what is the future of market, especially in the automobile industry, where you have leaded the premium organizations in India?
Future of automobile industry in pertaining what? I couldn't
In
understand.
terms of their innovation and market share.
Yeah, actually, future of automobile industry is actually, that there will be, customer dominant market actually. Okay. So now, till today, you are visiting to showroom and you will see that I want blue car or I want a red car, I want to white car. But now automobile industries are thinking that they will manufacture car as per your choice. Okay. So now that day will, that that day will, that will come very soon, where you will say that I want such type of customization in my car. I want, light blue color car in which actually bumper should be painted this color and rear bumper should be painted with this color. I want, such type of, AC system, or I want such type of entertainment system in my car. So customized product will be there in near future. So then most of the number of hybrid cars will be there in near futures that will run on various fuel options like including petrol, then CNG as well as electric. Okay, so customer centric car and with such type of technology. So a lot of AI will also be introduced. Artificial intelligence will also be introduced in the car. So you will say various kind of innovations in upcoming, and that will decide the if you are not ready to change as per the changing need of market, so that company will not survive. Okay, so that's why actually there will be a lot of product innovations, okay, for the business survival.
Sir, thank you very much for guiding my students and blessing with your experience and knowledge.
Yeah.
From Rajmata is our Shikshan Prasarak Mandal's Institute of Computer and Management Science. I would like to thank you for guiding my students, and I request the coordinator of the event to proceed for the vote of thanks.
Yeah, before that, actually, let me add one thing actually to I would like to mention here that so don't be shy or very less interactive as a MBA student. You maybe your professors are taking hard efforts to give you an insight. They are calling people from industries and give you an opportunity or platform to interact with you. But you know that whenever you as a a successful entrepreneur or successful business student, okay, your institute or your professor, they are doing lot of efforts, but actually that is depend on you how you develop yourself as a good manager or good executive. So so you have to think absolutely out of box thinking. Okay, so don't hold any barrier what kind of people will think, or to have command on language, or which kind of language I should speak with the business people. So don't be hesitant to interact with any kind of people, or go and approach to the to any businessman or any very large industry. Okay, and directly interact with them actually. So you are definitely actually your institute will support you, but it will give you more practical insight. You know that when I was studying in Pune University, one of my friend, he wrote two and the same concept actually, this LPG and GAT. Okay, and he was doing his the institute said that you have to do some project. Okay, and you know that that person directly wrote to Mr. Manmohan Singh. On that time he was finance minister. And he also got surprised because Honorable Manmohan Singh's PA shared that email that one of the student of this management institute from Pune, he want to understand GAT and this LPG concept directly from you as a part of your as a part of his project. And you will surprised to understand this, that there was a communication from Manmohan Singh, and he granted him permission to spend 10 days in finance minister's office. Okay, and you know that that person understood each and everything from directly from the finance minister's office about this LPG and GAT. And that student was doing MBA finance, and on that time, Tata Finance visited for the campus placement, and they got shocked because a person MBA student who directly approached to Manmohan Singh for this project work, and on that time actually that person got highest package on the premises, and he was from Pumba. Okay, so you people also can think such type of wild ideas. Okay, so that's all from my side actually.
Coordinator of this event, Naneshwari Sane, please proceed for the vote of thanks.
Okay. Thank you, sir. First of all, thank you, sir. First of all, thanks to our own president, Dr. Vilas Lande, sir, and own secretary, Sudhir Mungse, sir, for giving this opportunity to conduct this lecture. Also, thanks to Dr. Gautam Bhosale, sir, for presenting lecture here and share experience and lots of knowledge about various things and recent trends. Product of Tata Motors, Mahindra, Toyota, and strategy acquired by the how research and innovation going in automotive sectors. Thanks to our director, Dr. Dhananjay Bagu sir, and Dr. Yashwanta Limbe sir, Professor Akash Gowde sir, and Professor Purva Sane ma'am for arranging this wonderful lecture. Thank you all students. Once again, I thanks to all present here. Thank you so much.
Thank you and wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.